Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Halo Forge Epidemic. I'm Oakley, HiDef, and I'm here with A J Yusi, and we're going to be covering another minigame.
Yeah, what's up, guys? This one is called TWV Le Grille, and I'll let Oakley pronounce it since he's French. And it's like a
TWV, La Grille, excuse me, and then the map creator is also,
VspiderV 57.
yeah, presumably French. And this
Yeah,
is a really fun minigame that Yusi found, and it's really cool. It's really innovative. I've never seen anyone do this, or I didn't even know it was possible to have a grid that, reacts accordingly. And
yeah.
the way it works is, I guess he has it placed on normal, and then you have different objects that come down and hit it and off balance it.
Yeah, it's really cool. He has the way he balances it is there's two golf balls like right in the exact center of the grill, and what he has is the crates fall down and the grid is on normal, and the two golf balls are on face. So it basically just balances, and he has it set up where it won't fall out or despawn because that's everyone else tried to like remake this and they just had problems with it. So he got it exactly right somehow. I don't know how. Why don't you ask him? But it's really really cool, and as you can see, this is mad chaos as soon as you jump in. When we were all starting out on this map, we were all just like, wow, what is this? It's just like a rip-off of Crash Up Derby, except it's a grid. And then we all realized after the crate fell down and it started moving, we're like, oh my god. Like, it's the funnest game ever. Everyone's just screaming, having an awesome time. And yeah, it's just like Earthquake, Crash Up Derby thing. It's so sick.
Yeah, it takes a familiar concept that everyone knows. I mean, the Crash Up Derby thing is always fun and adds a new. I was going to try and come up with something creative, but no, it adds a new twist. I don't know, you can't say adds a new flip, that's not an expression. But yeah, it's a really fun game, especially with 16 people, because everyone starts off, especially if you haven't played the game, you're just like, okay, I'm going to ram this guy, and all of a sudden the ground below you starts spinning and flipping. I think you'll see here, when you're on foot, yeah, you get launched way up in the air.
Yeah. So if you try to get out of your warthog, or you try not to get out of your warthog, because if you do, then you'll just get all whacked up in the air. And there's a few more shots of that later on. But yeah, this is just crazy. And as you see before, there's actually when you respawn, it's kind of like Crash Up Derby, like Darth's version, where you have sticky deaths. Except for this one, you have railguns, and the bases are like. They're distanced far away enough where it's not like you're flipping constantly, so it's kind of hard to hit them, and like the railgun is distanced far enough so it's cool like that.
Yeah, and it works with King of the Hill as well, so obviously you want to stay in the hill, which is the grid, in order to score points. I think above and below is covered by it, until you get flipped out, and then you get launched into space. But this is really cool. He could have just done something simple, but instead he made the bases on the side with the Warthog launching platforms. Then he has this whole ring going around it, which makes it look like a Halo ring, orbiting this little thing here. So I thought the aesthetics were pretty cool. And yeah, I would have never thought to like place a grid like that and then drop weights on the various sides and have Warthogs bounce around. This is really, really creative.
Yeah, and sometimes people lag like that. They'll have bad connection and they'll lag through
They'll go
floor,
under.
just like you saw there. Yeah. But if you have good connection, that won't happen to you. And actually, there's the guy that introduced it, Spades and Ace. That guy, he hosts custom games a bunch, and he's one of a good friend of mine. And yeah, he brought it to my attention, and it's just it's so much fun. So we're gonna try to publicize this as much as possible, because this is just an amazing mini game that needs to get put out there.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of those staples that become like very common mini games, and I would say Crash Up Derby was back in Reach, and Darth. We re-released that, but this is again another twist. So if you get tired of playing this Crash Up Derby, with a stationary floor, then go ahead and throw this one on. This one's really fun. Same general concept, except this time, you just don't want to get launched up in the air, but you can still ram people off and all that. And I think instead of the railguns, Darth had incineration cannons, right?
Yeah, he had it spawn in at like the last 10 seconds, and that was a really fun twist he had into that. That was awesome.
Yeah, so this one you got to watch out for the railguns in addition to just the crates that fall, the other players, and the floor. And this kind of reminds me of, I think it was a map on, you ever play Mario Kart? I think it was Double Dash.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
One
about.
of the
where,
battle
everything's
maps.
moving.
Yeah, where the board will come up and down.
Yeah.
I think you're.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is
No, I have no clue.
This will be kind of something like that.
Yeah.
Something that you don't expect, especially in Halo. And this is something that I knew would happen with Forge. Is at first you see kind of these bland, generic maps, but then as Halo 4 progresses, we see more and more of these unique maps come out, and that's what we saw with Reach. Even Darth's maps, they took a while to come out for him to make Toy Story or Yeah, all the Tetris ones and whatever.
Yeah.
Those take forever. So I think we're now starting to see the really creative mini games come out, and it's just really cool to see, and we're happy to spotlight it. But anyways, guys, this has been Oakley HiDef with the Halo Forge Epidemic. If you have more maps to submit, make sure to check out our forums on 343industries.org. That'll be in the description below. See you guys.